Alright, back soundstage home is so large it's been home to some of the biggest Universal Studios movies ever, including the classics Frankenstein and Dracula, both from 1931. The family favorite Scarface outside soundstage number 12, along with Back to the Future in 1985, Jurassic Park in 1993, Hollywood School Christmas in 2000, and Double Three in 2009. As we cover on the bed, keep looking at the left-hand side of the tram. You're going to see some trucks and trailers going by.
Okay. When we're doing King Kong, I have to go like this.
Soundstage 25. And the reason
yeah, so it's a hole.
When
we're doing King Kong
on TV, I am talking about CBS's CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, starring Ted Danson and Elizabeth Shue. We're talking about the original CSI that takes place in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, they do shoot in Las Vegas when they need to, but the home of CSI has always been and will always be right here on the Universal Studios lot. In fact, soundstage, or I should say, in fact, CSI is so big, it takes on stages 25, 24, 23, and 22 here on the front top. If you keep looking on the left-hand side of the tram, those four sound stages are the ones passing by. The show's pretty huge. Now keep looking over on the left-hand side of the tram. Right-hand side of the tram, don't worry, we'll get you a little later on. But over on the left, you're going to see some more trucks and trailers going by. But behind those trucks and trailers on the left, we'll be looking at soundstage 27. And 27 is the home to the Mindy Project, starring Mindy Kaling over on Fox TV. We had to say Fox TV. As a 20th Century Fox, that other movie studio, our mortal enemies. No, guys, we're not mortal enemies here. Hollywood Studios, can log it back. I'll teach you some of that you did not know on today's tour. Universal Studios' parent company is NBC, the network. That's why they call us NBC Universal nowadays. But when we're talking about NBC Universal, we're not just talking about Universal and NBC. We're a pretty big family that includes the E Network, Sci-Fi Channel, USA, Bravo, Telemundo, the Golf Channel, CNBC, MSNBC, the Weather Channel, the Oxygen Network, the Square Network, and NBC Sports, just to name a few. Now we'll talk about what shoots here at Universal Studios in a second, but have to get ready to the right. There you go, kids, Minions. Like you won't see enough of them in the park today. Also, I understand summer is coming to an end, and this Tuesday a lot of the kids are going to be going back to school. That also means we have a new television season coming up on NBC. Now, if you take a look to the right-hand side of the tram, we're going to pull up on Soundstage 44, Inside 44, a brand new show that's going to be premiering on NBC on October 2nd. The name of the show, Bad Judge. Now, I can't tell you much about Bad Judge. I don't know much about the show. They haven't told me anything except this one little piece of information. Bad Judge is going to be produced by our good friend, Will Ferrell. If you know Will Ferrell, Bad Judge has got to be some funny stuff. So don't forget, Bad Judge is going to be premiering October 2nd, NBC. Check your local listings for time and availability. Now, as we continue along, back over on the left-hand side of the tram, you're going to see those little houses going by. We call those production bungalows, and they house some of the biggest production companies in Hollywood here at Universal. And it's usually right here in the bungalow area that we get to see the big-time Hollywood stars that work here in the studio on a daily basis. But right now, guys, I'm looking around and I don't really see anybody. Kind of quiet here today, could be because of the holiday weekend. So instead of pointing out a famous face right now, I'll point out a famous bungalow going by on the left. You'll notice bungalow 5195. That's home to the Dealer Rentals production company. They're the five folks that bring you the hit show Animal as seen on NBC. And we'll be back for season 3. Cannot wait for that because that dude is just a little nuts. Alright, we're going to get ready to leave the front lot portion of the tour behind, and next time we're going to cross over into the Universal Studios Backlot. Now it's in the Backlot where we keep the really big stuff. We're going to show you what we call exterior sets. Those are outdoor sets on a very large scale. And here at Universal Studios, the world is literally right around the corner. Now,
King Kong's right there.
We're going to do something very special for you guys on today's tour. First off, you want to focus your attention over on the left-hand side of the tram. You're going to see this beautiful cityscape going by. And hopefully I don't have to tell any of you that's a giant digital picture that you're looking at. I'm sure you guys figured that out.
I'm not going to fall, Max. I'm fine.
Now that cityscape covers up an area of the Backlot that we call the Universal Studios Metro set. As soon as we get all this traffic out of the way, we're going to be passing by the Metro set. So again, keep looking over on the left-hand side of the tram. Now in the Metro set, you're going to see the opening of that street with a green cone there. That's what we call New York Street. Usually on the tour, New York Street and the Metro set area is something that we can visit. Today, not so much. The Metro sets are going to be closed down because they're going to be doing some filming there later on tonight. They're set up. They don't want trams driving through. Something bridge that goes through the metro sets, guys. I'm gonna make it up to you. Take a look over on the right-hand side of the tram. The first thing that you'll see on the right is the opening of Skull Island for King Kong 363D. Yes, we are going to be going inside King Kong in a few moments. Now keep looking on the right. You're going to see that dilapidated bridge here on the back lot. This bridge has not been driven over in about a decade. The reason being, it has not been safely inspected. Today is my last day here as a tour guide, and I want to drive over it. I've always wanted to do this.
We're going on the bridge.
Your
It's gonna
safety means nothing to me. Alright? We're gonna do it. Yep. Now here's the deal. Take a look at all the wood on
Set is hot. Pyro is live. Repeat. Set is hot. Pyro is live.
Away. Do me a favor. Everybody sit still. Don't even breathe. Okay? Because this bridge can fall apart at any moment. I'm serious. Sit still. I see it. You're moving. Stop it, please. Alright. We should be safe. Get out of here. Come on. Oh. You kids, kids. I'm glad you're going back to school on Tuesday. All right, Wednesday, whenever.
I already went to school.
Car number 1 is off the bridge. Whatever happens to cars 2, 3, 4, I don't care. I'm safe. I'll make it. I'm gonna make it. So totally cool. Yeah, like you guys didn't know that was gonna happen. The collapsing bridge, everybody. Yay! Round of applause. I wish we could burn it down. Now here's the deal. When we go over the collapsing bridge, next up on the tour is what every kid is waiting for.
I remember this when I was like 8.
However, kids, you're going to remember back before we rode over the bridge, I told you the entrance to King Kong is on the opposite side of the building. Now, if you keep looking to the right, this is King Kong 363D going by. We have to circumnavigate the whole building. Kids, do you know what circumnavigate means? You're going to learn that come Wednesday, something tells me. So as we're making our way around the building to get to the entrance of King Kong, I'm going to pass it over to our good friend Peter Jackson. He's the guy that directed the movie King Kong in 2005, and he's the one that brought King Kong 3D to life right here on the Universal Studios Backlot.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. It was great to have you along the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island. We really put a lot of thought into the character and personality of Kong. And he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. He is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature of Kong are his eyes. Kong's eyes are wonderfully expressive. They're full of emotion. His eyes are like a window into the personality. He's had an enormous number of encounters with his foes, the T-Rexes and the various dinosaurs on Skull Island. So he's been beaten up, scarred, chewed up, spat out by these dinosaurs at various times, and he wears the scars of a lot of ancient battles.
Woo! Bring it on, King Kong!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skull Island. Get ready!
I'm gonna have to hold my phone tight.
Okay, glasses on everybody. We're back to Skull Island.
just put on my thing.
Most intense 3D experience. From here on out, guys, you don't need your 3D glasses anymore. Go ahead and take those off. Hold on to them. We'll collect them at the end of the tour today.
I didn't use my glasses.
Directed